Hi everyone, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. I hope everybody's doing good this morning. It's Monday, December 18th. Currently it's 37 degrees, but with the winds at 14 miles per hour right now, it feels like 29. The high today is only going to be 39, and there's a 30% chance of precipitation. And it's going to be cold for several mornings. The next 3 or 4 mornings, I think 23 tomorrow morning or something like that. I think it was 29 or something this morning. And the next few days are going to be like that. So I don't know if I think what's my garden out there, I think it'll still survive. Okay, because it helps that it's up against the house. It keeps some of the wind off of it. That's why I put my fall garden up against the house. Okay, well, you probably noticed we didn't have Logan's Awesome Snack review yesterday, so I went ahead and sent out the Out and About with Mike and Joy. Check that out if you haven't already. And Logan, his ear was like bothering him and his back was hurting him, so I think he sent out a community post letting everybody know that it'll be today. So I'm hoping he feels much better. Okay. Let's see. Okay, tonight for dinner we're going to have cheeseburgers and fries. We haven't had those in a while, and we got these brioche buns left. 3 of them. We had barbecue with them, but we've got 3 left, and these are really good from Aldi. So I'm going to make some of my super cheeseburgers and have some fries tonight. Okay, let's see. Let's do our jokes of the day. Really, really slowly, this one's called. 2 guys were riding in a car arguing about how to say the name of the city that they were in. One said Louisville and the other said Louisville or Louisville, I think is what it says. They went on arguing and arguing until they came upon a fast food restaurant. The one guy goes inside and says to the waitress, "Please tell me the name of the place where I am right now, really, really, really slowly." The waitress goes, "Burger King." Okay, this one's called Arresting the Judge. A squad car driver was covering a quiet beat out in the sticks when he was amazed to find a former lieutenant on the police force covering the beat. He stopped the car and asked, "Why, Johnny, this wouldn't be your new beat out here in the sticks, would it?" "That is it," Johnny replied grimly. "Ever since I arrested the judge on his way to the masquerade ball." "You mean you pinched his honor?" asked Pat. "How was I to know that his convict suit was only a costume?" demanded Johnny. "Well," mused Pat, "'tis life, and there's a lesson in this somewhere." "That there is," replied Johnny. "'Tis wise to never book a judge by his cover." Okay. Thought of the day: ants hate chalk. And I've already read this and I'm like, what? Have an ant problem? Get some chalk. Ants will not cross chalk lines. Crossing chalk lines will throw off their sense of smell, and they will not be able to pick up scent trails of other ants. Well, you can't write on your countertop with chalk. I mean, outside, yeah. But I don't know how some things chalk won't really write on. I don't think it would write on the refrigerator or, some surfaces I don't think it would write on too good. But that's pretty cool, though. Maybe I could use that outside on the driveway if I see invading ants. So, okay, now where was this one? I saw it. Okay, I saw one right before I saw this. So, let's see. This says, this is trivia time. On which TV show did Elvis Presley make his national TV debut? I Love Lucy, The Milton Berle Show, The Honeymooners, Stage Show. I don't know what Stage Show is. I don't remember ever hearing that. Okay, I'm going to go to the next and go to it. Okay. You know what? I think I've seen every I Love Lucy. I don't remember if Elvis was in one of them or not. I really don't. but I don't think it would be his first TV debut. Or the Honeymooners. I've watched a lot of them, but I don't remember there either. And I don't know what Stage Show is. But I know Milton Berle Show was pretty big. Like the Ed Sullivan Show, Milton Berle Show was pretty big. Let's go with, I'm gonna go with that. Nope, it's Stage Show, which like I said, I've never heard of that. In 1956, Elvis Presley made his television debut with 6 appearances on Stage Show, 2 appearances on the Milton Berle Show, once on the Steve Allen Show, which was before Johnny Carson, I guess, maybe, yeah, in which he sang one of his newly recorded songs, Hound Dog, and performed in a comedy sketch before making 2 appearances on Allen's competitor, the Ed Sullivan Show. So he was on all of them pretty much, except for that one, Honeymooners. But I didn't remember, I never heard of that Stage Show before. Next question, so I'm starting off at 1 wrong. What was Elvis's natural hair color when he was young? Blonde, black, red, dark brown. It seems like, I'm sure I've seen pictures of him young before, and I think it was blonde. Okay, that one I got right. Believe it or not, Elvis Presley was actually a natural blonde when he was young. The king started dyeing his hair black during his teenage years. In the olden days, beauty products were a high-priced luxury only a few could really afford, so young blonde Elvis would use shoe polish as a more affordable option for hair dye. There's no way I'm putting shoe polish in my hair. And, I don't know, maybe thought he would look better with black hair. But shoe polish, looks like if it got rained on or started sweating or something, I don't know, it'd probably run all over. I just don't see it. Anyway, what military rank did Elvis obtain before he left active duty in 1960? Sergeant, captain, lieutenant, major. Okay, seems like I saw something about this before, but I think I said, oh gosh, I don't remember if it was lieutenant or sergeant. Excuse me. I'm going to go with sergeant this time. Yeah, because I think last time, I said lieutenant, whichever one it was on. Elvis Presley served in the military for 2 years after being drafted in 1958 and was honorably discharged in 1960. His time was brief, and Elvis Presley's military rank would peak as an Army Sergeant E5. Okay, next question. 2 right, 1 wrong. Elvis Presley was a fan of which superhero? Plastic Man, Green Arrow, Captain Marvel Jr., Wonder Woman. I thought it was like, I can't remember, like, not Batman. I don't know if Batman was even back then. It wasn't Plastic Man. I don't know about Green Arrow. Wonder Woman, how far did that go back even? I mean, Captain Marvel Jr.? Marvel Jr.? I don't see that. I'm going to go with Wonder Woman. It was Captain Marvel Jr., which I never heard of. During his rise to fame, Elvis became well known not just for his soulful rock and roll crooning and highly scandalous for the era dance moves, but for his outlandish outfits and coiffed rockabilly haircut. Elvis patterned his immediately recognizable hair after the style worn by the superhero Captain Marvel Jr. in his original Golden Age days, and he was also incorporated elements of Captain Marvel Jr.'s costume, such as a fringed half cape, into his own stage outfits. Captain Marvel, never heard of it. Not Junior. I heard of Captain Marvel, but not Junior. In what city is Elvis Presley's mansion known as Graceland located? Nashville, Memphis, Knoxville, Bristol. Hey, Bristol just down the road. Knoxville's about almost 2 hours away. Memphis and Nashville are further on west. I want to say Memphis. Yes. Graceland was Elvis's home, and it is situated on a 13.8-acre estate in Memphis, Tennessee. Since the passing of the legendary music icon, Graceland has been under the ownership of Elvis's daughter, Lisa Marie Presley. Now, y'all know she passed away, right? And the complete address of just says the address. Okay, next. 3 right, 2 wrong. These are a little tougher than I thought. In which country did Elvis Presley perform outside the United States? Australia, France, Canada, England. You know, I never really heard that much about it, but my inclination would be England and maybe Canada if he just didn't want to really leave, you know, this area at all. But I'm going to say England. No, it's Canada, figures. Throughout his incredible career, Elvis only performed in 3 cities outside the U.S., Toronto, Ottawa, and Vancouver, during brief tours to Canada in 1957. At the time, U.S. citizens did not need a passport to cross the border from the U.S. into the neighboring North American country. I didn't know that either. Where did Elvis Presley and Priscilla, I don't know if I can pronounce this, Beaulieu, B-E-A-U-L-I-E-U, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, get married in 1967? Where did they get married? New York, Memphis, Dallas, Los Angeles. I want to say Memphis because I'm sure if that's where his mother lived, that's where he lived. He would want to be to where his mother didn't have to travel, I imagine. No, golly, Las Vegas. Oh man, I just thought he's really loved his mother a lot, and he probably had her flown there anyway to Las Vegas. On May 1, 1967, the real Elvis Presley, king of rock and roll, married his girlfriend of many years, Priscilla, whatever it's called, far from Graceland at the Aladdin Hotel in Las Vegas. Okay, so 3 right and 4 wrong. Not doing too wonderful, but I'm learning stuff about Elvis. What is the name of Elvis's only daughter born in 1968? I think I know this because I already mentioned it in another question. Susan Joe, Kelly Ann, Carrie Jane, Lisa Marie. That's like a freebie almost because, I mean, it was mentioned earlier. So, yeah. Lisa Marie Presley, born February 1, 1968, is an American singer and songwriter. She is the only child of singer and actor Elvis Presley and actress Priscilla Presley, as well as the sole heir to her father's estate. Wow. Okay, I'm dead even, 4 and 4. What color suede shoes did Elvis ask you not to step on? Purple, red, white, blue. Don't step on my blue suede shoe. During the 1940s and 50s, it was common to record and release cover versions of hit songs, often in different styles or genres. R.C.A. Victor wanted to promote Elvis Presley as a rock and roll artist and believed a Presley cover of Blue Suede Shoes could outsell the Perkins Sun record version. Yeah. Thank you very much. 5 right, 4 wrong. What iconic hairstyle was famously associated with Elvis Presley? Mullet, dreadlocks, pompadour, faux hawk, F-A-U-X-H-A-W-K. What the heck is that? I know what a mullet is, but dreadlocks, I don't see Elvis in dreadlocks. I'm going to say pompadour because I don't know what the other one is. Oh, I got it right. The pompadour is a hairstyle named after Madame de Pompadour, a mistress of King Louis IX of France. I guess that is XV. Despite the name, this hairstyle has nothing in common with the hairstyle of Madame de Pompadour, who wore her hair back rather than up with no extra volume on the top. The men's version appeared in the 50s and early 60s, worn by early country rock and roll and movie stars such as Elvis Presley, Johnny Cash, Chuck Berry, Richie Valens, James Dean, and Tony Curtis. Wow, okay. So I ended up with 6 right and 4 wrong today. I learned quite a bit about Elvis. I thought I knew quite a bit about him, but obviously I didn't know a lot of things, but I did learn some things about Elvis. So maybe some of y'all, Joy would have probably done better than this on this than me, because she definitely followed Elvis. And you know, the place where we had the fireworks up here, right over the hill, we could walk to that. It's a junior high, but they have this where they had concerts there all the time, and that was one of the last. I think that was the last concert Elvis had before he died, and Joy and her mother was able to go up there and see him, and yeah, and so he was that close, and Joy got to go see us. So she was so tickled because she really followed his career, and still loves all his music. So anyway, yeah, I hope if y'all probably knew some more than me about Elvis then. So anyway, that's going to be it today for Morning Coffee Break. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody, I hope you have a great day. I hope it's not as cold where you're at as it is here. So I got the heat turned up a little bit. So thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day. Check out Logan's awesome snack reviews tonight. Bye, everyone, and God bless.